Today on Network Africa. And Egypt's aircraft crashes, killing all 56 people on board. Then we take a closer look at the story of the missing girl who was found 2 nights ago as security and terrorism experts grow suspicious. Later, Ghana's election is likely to be a battle over who can fix the economy. So can I give you another? Hello everyone, I am Amarachi Ubani. We begin the program today with some very unfortunate news. French President François Hollande has confirmed that Egypt's flight, which went missing between Paris and Cairo, has crashed. The Airbus A320 disappeared from radar soon after leaving Greek airspace. There were 56 passengers, including 3 children, 7 crew members, and 3 security personnel on board the flight MS-804. A major search and rescue operation is underway in the Mediterranean Sea, involving the Greek and Egyptian armed forces, but Mr. Hollande says all information confirms that it had indeed crashed.
An Egypt Air flight carrying 66 passengers and crew from Paris to Cairo went missing on Thursday, disappearing from radar. Aboard the flight were 30 Egyptians, 15 French nationals, 2 Iraqis, and 1 person each from Britain, Canada, Belgium, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Algeria, Sudan, Chad, and Portugal. Families of the passengers rushed to Cairo International Airport shortly after dawn, while the Egyptian and Greek militaries scrambled aircraft and boats to search for the plane. Hours later, French President François Hollande says all information confirms that the plane has indeed crashed. However, both French and Egyptian officials have refused to be drawn on what brought down the plane, with Egypt's Prime Minister saying it is too early to rule out or confirm anything.
We cannot dismiss or confirm anything at the current time. All the search efforts have to be concluded and the committees have to do their work, and then we will be able to say what exactly the situation is and the reasons.
Also, France, which has 15 citizens on board, plans to send boats and planes to help search for the aircraft. Transport Minister Alain Vidali says there were no cargo on board the Airbus A320 passenger jet.
We are available to the relatives. It is our priority to keep them informed, and of course, we will do everything to find the plane. That is why we are in contact with the Egyptian authorities. The President of the Republic spoke to President Sisi. I myself will meet with counterpart Sameh Shukri in a few moments. We will, of course, get mobilized, and we are available to the Egyptian authorities and ready to send our military means, our planes, our boats to help in the search for the plane.
In the meantime, Egypt Air has also shut down rumors which questions the experience of the pilot, saying he has flown 6,275 hours, while his co-pilot has flown 2,766 hours. Sadly, Egypt is no stranger to incidents like this. The last fatal incident involving an Egypt Air aircraft was in May 2002, when a Boeing 737 crashed into a hill while on approach to Tunis Carthage International Airport, killing 14 people.
Our thoughts and prayers with those who have families on board that flight. But here in Nigeria, the House of Representatives has mandated its Committee on Aviation to investigate the activities of agencies regulating the air transport sector, there to ascertain the extent to which the regulators comply with their responsibilities of ensuring the airworthiness of aircrafts operating within the nation's airspace. This resolution followed a motion sponsored by Sergius Ogun, representing Isan, North and Southeast Edo State.
Also note that notwithstanding its touted disadvantages over other means of transportation, The occurrence of an air crash and its fatal outcome has made it imperative for countries around the world to establish regulatory agencies to regulate the activities of airline operators with a view to ensuring convenient and safe flying. The House is also aware that notwithstanding the establishment of these regulatory agencies and the range of functions they are mandated to carry out, the frequency of air crashes in Nigeria calls to question the expertise and competence of these agencies. Further aware that extant laws such as the Montreal Convention 1999, the Nigerian Civil Aviation Act 2006, and the Nigerian Civil Aviation Regulation 2012 make ample provisions to compensate victims of air crashes for loss of lives and injuries, but such provisions are incapable of replacing lost lives. The House is convinced that if thorough investigation of the activities of airline operators are carried out with a view of ascertaining the airworthiness of aircrafts operating in the country, it will help in small measure to minimize the frequency of air crashes in Nigeria and also significantly improve the ratings of the Nigerian aviation sector globally.
When we come back after the break on Network Africa, we'll take a closer look at the story of the missing girl who was found 2 nights ago as security and terrorism experts become more suspicious of her story.